is at the end of the game for John Toshack. The Wales football manager is set to quit.
Framing bad news is a modern science. It requires people to stick to the script.
The Football Association of Wales wishes to announce that Mr John Toshack, Wales national team manager, and the association have mutually decided to cease his employment from the post with immediate effect.
Things developed quickly for John Toshack after the defeat in Montenegro, more quickly than he desired, as he wanted to stay for 2 more matches. Can you tell us what the association said that, in terms of them not feeling that was a good idea?
I could say to you, no, you're not. That's what they said. But, and I mean, you say, next question, please. It don't matter.
Well, in that sense, you've been removed before you wanted to be then.
Well, I would say, yeah, probably. I would have willingly done the next 2 matches. And as I said earlier, from the outset, before the friendly against Luxembourg, I spoke with the president and said, I think, look, after the first 3 matches, I think we should sit down and assess the situation whilst you've got time, a 5-month gap.
Toshack had pinned his reputation on achieving one successful campaign, a failing he flagged up when predecessor Mark Hughes was in charge.
We've had 6 games, competitive games. We haven't won one, Ollie. Don't look at me like that.
No,
I mean, that's the way it is.
But we've enjoyed it along the way, haven't we?
I haven't enjoyed it, to be honest with you. I didn't enjoy Milan. I didn't enjoy Belgrade.
You'd enjoy it. Italy here, there was a fantastic night winning in Helsinki.
We're talking since the 12 points in 4 games. Have you enjoyed 6 games, 4 defeats and 2 draws? I haven't.
Like Hughes, Toshack was unable to deliver. 2 qualification campaigns came and went before his contract was extended.
It's the only job I know in world football that you can lose and get another contract. It's ridiculous. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I'm a passionate Welshman. I love Wales. Played in a good Wales team. He's brought the young kids through, yes. But before that, it's too many excuses for me.
How would you assess John's time in charge?
Well, clearly, in terms of player development, it's been a success. We have a good squad, and whoever takes over will have the opportunity to do very well, just as Mark Hughes did when he took over. I think the squad has underachieved. He's had a lot of bad luck with injuries. He certainly steadied the ship, John Toshack. Just the results have been disappointing. You know, nobody needs me to say if the results are poor, then that colours anything else that you might have done behind the scenes, which has been good.
Toshack and Mark Hughes presided over roughly the same number of competitive matches. Toshack's record was 10 victories in 29 games, a winning percentage of 34. Although Hughes took Wales closer to qualification than Toshack, his record is actually inferior, with 5 victories in 25 games, or only 20%. Toshack's reign, though, has been characterised by international retirements. 18 players have gone on his watch, undermining each qualification campaign and leading to a sense of frustration and even bitterness that was evident yesterday. Only one player, he said, bowed out in style.
We've had players here, each game we've played, we've got the phone Sunday evening and somebody's retired. You know, when we haven't had too much time to get people in. Ryan, strangely enough, for me, is the only one who did it the right way. Came to see me, didn't phone up. Quality, you know. Some of you on more than one occasion have said to me, would you go back and ask them to come back? And I say to you, no, never. Never, never. And maybe that's a fault of mine. But my pride, if you like, I would never, ever do that.
So could there be more premature retirements? And if so, has the manager been a victim of failure or the cause?
If we're saying that we've got good players, if we're saying that we've got good training facilities down in South Wales, you know, there's not too many variables that you could point to the fact that our players maybe don't play first team football regularly, but then again, you could point to the Montenegrins who play well. The standard that they're playing, some of them, isn't that great to prepare for international football anyway. So it must be something when they come together, and the brightness and the passion and the enthusiasm just doesn't always seem to be to the fore for me.